Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. This is Lance Cotton, and you're going to be seeing a lot of me lately. I'm going to be all over your Facebook, YouTube, you name it, Twitter, because I is a little bit real quick my journey. It's just where you guys know who I am, so when you start seeing me more and more, which you will, you'll know and understand where my successes came from and where and why I strive to drive. Right? So, put it real simple. We're going to just go real quick. I'm going to do a real quick summary of who I am, where I come from, and what my background is. So I grew up in Jamaica, Queens. Southside Jamaica, Queens. Pretty tough. You fought. You protected yourself, whatever it took, right? Realistically, just to make sure that you're able to survive in that type of environment, that type of neighborhood. Unfortunate, but that's what it was. Going to school, I've always been, an athlete. Played all sports. I consider myself to be a top tier athlete, in shape, always weighing around maybe 220, 220, 240. Then, right after school became like, more like 240 to 260. I ate everything, right? I mean, shoot. I can tell you this much. I thought I was invincible, eating just about anything and everything that was able to go down this mouth and into this stomach. We used to call it a cast iron stomach, right? Because I'd be eating pizza with hot sauce, chicken wings with hot sauce, Chinese food with hot sauce, Burger King with with a Whopper with hot sauce. So, my Achilles heel, I think, that I loved so much was hot sauce. And I had never had no regrets at all, when I was younger, because never had any issues. Until I started getting into my mid-20s. That's when it started to change a little bit. By the time I hit 30, I was like, whoa, nah, 30's a new 20. So ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. Good money right now. So I can honestly say that I was lying to myself. My body stopped burning the food that I was putting in my body, which was processed garbage. My metabolism was just coming to like a screeching halt, like, what was that? Right? So it was just life-changing and altering for me at a point where I just couldn't understand like what was happening. And I was still playing sports. I was still playing some football till like I was in my 30s. So I was still fighting some of the weight that was trying to stay on because I was keeping myself active. But 2010, I started noticing that I was gaining weight uncontrollably. Right? It felt like it was like 5 pounds a month. Acid reflux that I had that was mild became more severe. Sleep apnea took over. Traveling, couldn't sleep on a plane. Felt like I was choking. I would choke in the middle of my sleep. At this time, this is 2010, I go to the doctor and I'm like, listen, doc. He's like, it's time for that physical. He said, you ready? I said, yeah, I'm ready. So I was already prescribed omeprazole. So during the physical, he said, listen, he says, how's your heartburn? Yeah, your acid reflux doing? I said, it's not doing too well. So we're going to up the dose to 40 milligrams. So I started at 10, went to 20. Now I'm at 40. What a relief, though. That stuff works like magic. Bad thing about it working like magic, made you feel like you can eat everything and thought it was going to be magic. Thought that the stuff would never have an effect. Man, I was wrong. Wrong. So wrong. My blood pressure during that physical 2010 was 152/96. Never forget it. My good cholesterol was, I believe it was 225. No, my bad cholesterol was 225, the HDL. My good cholesterol was, this is your LDL, was nearly 200. That was a problem. And eye-shattering, earth-shattering, whatever you want to say, it was. He said, man, I'm a little concerned for you. He said, we're going to have to put you on some medication. We're going to give you some blood pressure medication. And we're also going to have to give you Lipitor for your cholesterol. I clearly looked at the doc, square in the eyes. God rest his soul. I said, Dr. Milligan, absolutely not. You are not putting me on no medication. I am going to figure this out. I don't know how, but I'm going to start researching best nutrition, and I'm going to figure it out. So, years go by. I had my own blood pressure machine, so I used to monitor myself. And I can honestly say that it was hard. There was days that it was way above. There was days that it was like weeks that I went where it was almost perfect. And I was excited because I was like, yes, I'm doing it. But I wasn't losing weight. I was managing what I was eating, watching what I was eating, trying to eliminate processed foods, but I wasn't losing weight. 7 years later, 2017, a lot's going on in that year for me. I was building a business that I was opening up, it's supposed to be, my family business. I had a lot invested, a lot. I mean, I had a spot I was paying rent on for 6 months, 7 months actually, in the middle of a build out with contractors. Ordered my furniture, my equipment, I had lighting, I had sprinkler system installed. I had everything done. Everything was done, pretty much. Not done, not completed, but nearly done. I had an SBA loan that I was waiting on, and go to pre-closing to review my loan with my attorney, and terms have changed. So I nearly invested $300,000 of my money, my life savings, for a family dream. That they decided that they were changing the terms of this loan, which would have basically bankrupted me and afforded me to lose my house that I worked so hard for, being a kid from Queens with not a lot of hope, not a lot of dreams, but I had big ones, big dreams. And I've accomplished almost every aspect of it. I did. I can't say almost. I did. Bought my first house when I was 21 years old. Bought my second house. We bought that. At that time, I was I was 34, 33. I bought my second house at 33. I wasn't losing it because I love my house. I live in a very nice house. You know, it's 4 bedrooms, swimming pool. It's on an acre of land. Nice yard, nice landscape. So the sacrifice was that I put my house up in the event that I can't make the payments on that loan. That would have made me debt free and pay off the balance of the loans. But there was no possibility of me paying the loan back. It was like I was being penalized for the type of business that I was opening and had a term that was shortened to make the payment almost unimpossible to manage as a startup business. So, guess what I do? I'm a kid from Queens. I had nothing when I started. When I started working, when I started in the car business, I always said everything I'm going to make is going to be through the will and the grace of God. It's going to be because I lean on him for everything. And he's going to guide me through this. So I'm walking away at the closing table. Everything that I put my hard-earned, at that time, 13 years in the car business, 15 years in the car business, it's going away. I'm leaving it on the table. I'm calling my landlord, telling him I need to get out of the lease. I've 50% built out the project. He's got brand new sprinkler system, new sheetrock construction, new floors, new ceiling. But I'm walking away. I cried for days. Told my wife, everything I worked hard for, it's all gone. We have to start all over. How? How did I let this happen? My health started getting a little worse, the stress. But I can say the smartest thing I ever did was I called on God one day when I just got to the point where it was just like, I can't take it no more. I said, God, please, take this off my shoulders. I can't do it no more. I can't stress about this no more. I need your help. And all grace to the God Almighty. All graces to the man above. He took this off my shoulders and got me refocused because I'm a positive individual. I'm motivated. I know what it takes to win. I've never had my head down. Never. I focused on everything that there is to be a winner. So that being said, when my clarity comes back, I start noticing that everything is going downhill though, around me. And including me, my health, weight. Now I'm going to fast forward a little bit quicker to make the story a little bit quicker so this way we get to the point, right? So this is a roller coaster ride for me now in the auto industry because, you know, I left for a little bit and now I'm back. And I came back in 2020, actually January. So 2017 I stayed. I was still in there. I was going in and out of the business. Different places. Worked for Prime, became a district manager. You know, then I switched up, you know, took some time off, took like 5 months off, 6 months off. And I'm back, and I said this to, because God was talking to me. I said, listen, this auto industry is getting back the best damn GM in the business. Ain't nobody better than me, because I know it, because I am the best. I know what to do. I know how to run stores. I know how to make them win, and we win big all the time. But that's not my focus. That is not my focus. There was a bigger focus. And it was actually biggest focus point that happened in 2020, we all know, is the coronavirus. Right? So just getting back into the business, got the coronavirus, staring down my back, trying to figure out how to, sell cars, do this whole situation without getting sick, not bringing nothing home. It's a little crazy. It was, it hit home. Like, listen, this is the time. If I'm going to do anything right now, I got to figure it out. So, June 2020 comes. I know I got my physical because it's normally in January, but I missed it. That's it. I'm gonna try to schedule in March. Coronavirus hit, pushed back. By the time I was able to get back in, they gave me a date of like June. So it was June 27th was my date. Yeah, it was June 27th, for sure. Could never forget that. So on June 5th, I weigh in, when I realized that I got my physical coming up, 323 pounds. What the heck? Come on, man. I ain't got no business weighing no 323 pounds. I'm not a lineman no more. I ain't trying to protect no quarterback anymore. I have no daggone reason weighing 323 pounds. So a good friend at work, my man Eric Mobigat, and his wife knew that I was trying to lose weight. I kept talking about it, saying I gotta get this under control. This is crazy. It's crazy. He came to me, and to me, I say real friends are true friends when you're in a time of need, and they kind of like just reach out to you and say, hey, listen, I'm here to help you any which way I can. And I'm noticing, I said, what are you doing? Because you're doing something dude, you lost a lot of weight, bro. So you look good. Just man to man. I said, what's going on? I said, your clothes are fitting better. You look like the Eric from, 12 years ago. He was like, you know what? I said, Kimberly got me hooked on the stuff. I said, he said, it's working. He says, I do 3 shakes a day. I get to snack in between. I get to eat, fruits, vegetables, and, dessert, sweet snack if I want. And it's working. I said, bro, how much did you lose? He said, like 37 pounds. I said, what? How much? 37 pounds? He's like, you know what? I'm going to get you a kit. I am going to get you a kit. I was so happy and thankful and grateful because when he said he was going to give me the kit, he said, and we're going to do this together. Because I'm going to show you how you can do this. He said, because I know you want to win. I know you want to be better. I know you want to lose weight. So I started the program on June 23rd. Best thing that's ever happened in my life. Best thing ever. Lost 19 pounds. 10 days. Whew, I was feeling great. I feel great. Man, I can tell you this much. Never thought that I could say I've never had naturally super organic food that made me feel good every day that I wake up. And I look forward to it. Every day. It's a beautiful thing. What was scary was after the 10 days, I lost to 19 pounds. 19 pounds in 10 days. Because of coronavirus, I placed my order. Said it wouldn't get to me till the 15th of the month. I was like, what? Come on, man. What am I going to do? What am I going to eat? I was so dependent because I was like, this is crazy. So I started portion controls of the food that, my wife was she always cooked, because that's the only thing I know. And I love it. But I know it's not good for me. So I started just going through some of the stuff and eating whatever I knew was healthy. None of it's processed. It's all homemade stuff. So at least I knew I was getting at least home-cooked foods. So my product gets to me last week on the 15th. I'm excited. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Yes! Woo! It's like, remember when we got the first Tecmo Bowl, when Tecmo Bowl came out? And when Madden releases come out, and you were excited every time a Madden release came out when you was a kid? It was like, Madden! Yeah, baby. That's how it was. She called me and said, your Amazon package is here. I said, it's not Amazon. It's Purium. She's like, what? I said, it's Purium. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, my shakes, baby, my shakes. Shakes are here. I'm excited. She's like, you are insane. I said, that's right. I said, but I'm insane for my health. Before I took my first shake on the 16th, because it was the next morning, I get on the scale. I am now 292 pounds from 323. Folks, that was 31 pounds. I really can't say. It's just amazing. The last 12 days that I was without the product, my body was still losing weight. It was still shedding pounds. I did some sort of reset to my metabolism. I'm telling you, this is my shirt. Look. Look at that. Look. It's crazy. And no one can understand what I was going through other than me. But I can tell you this much. I don't take acid reflux medication since the 27th. I have not put a pill in because I forgot, because I'm taking all my other supplements. I have not taken one pill for omeprazole, 40 milligrams, since then. My gut is cleaner. I feel better. I have energy. I feel like I'm ready to go. I'm telling you, if the gym was open right now, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Because I would be an animal in there right now. I'm excited though. Because I know there is nothing but upside for me. My health, I can't wait for my physical next year. I'm excited. It's like a race. I'm telling you. And at 240, this is my lifestyle. This is what I believe in this, because it didn't just help me lose weight. It has fixed an ailment I've been dealing with for 20 years. And I tell you, I learned a lot along this way. Meditation helps. Envisioning and seeing what you want works. Having a vision works. Folks, I'm not here to try to sell you anything. I'm just telling you. If you have some sort of health issue and you need some sort of help, this is it. This is it, baby. What are you waiting for? It's all natural. It's all organic. There are no chemicals in it. You will feel free, and you will free your mind and your body. Thanks for listening to my story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you all. I wish you all nothing but health and feel good about yourself. And don't worry, it's easy. Once you want to make it a lifestyle, it's easy. Peace. Love y'all.